Hi y'all! Welcome back to my channel, Pursuing Peace. My name is Dina and I am a homeschooling mom of 5 kiddos, 6 and under. And in today's video, I am going to give you a tour of our new homeschool room. So stay tuned. Okay y'all, so I'm super excited about today's video. I love homeschool room tours and I hope that you really enjoy this one. For those of you who don't know, we just recently moved, so I do actually have another homeschool room kind of tour makeover on my channel, and I'll link it above so you can take a look at that one. But this one is brand new to us because we just moved here. We moved across country. We're a military family, so I got to kind of redecorate it all over again, and it was super exciting and super fun to do. And I'm also excited about this video because it's a collaboration with Christy over at One Blessed Mess. And if you haven't checked out her channel, please do. I'll link it down below. But she is just super cute and I'm sure you will love her channel. She's got all kinds of stuff on there. Right now she's going through kind of a decluttering thing and I'm really excited. It's really giving me inspiration to declutter my home, even though we just moved into it. But I mean, you know how it is. Things just kind of get cluttered all over the place. So I'm really excited for those videos, and she's got homeschooling videos on there and just a bunch of neat things that I'm sure you will love. So once you're done watching this video, make sure to go and check out her video on her new homeschool room. All right guys, so I'm going to turn the camera around and give you the tour. All right, you guys, so here it is, our homeschool room. And all of our other homeschool rooms we've not ever really done homeschool in the rooms. As you can see in my other videos, we just kind of use it to store our homeschool stuff and to do a little bit of like circle time. But this is the first time that we actually get a homeschool room and we do homeschool right there, and all of their work is over here. So I'm really excited about that. Now this room is right off of our door. So this is our very front door. So when you walk in, here, I'll show you. When you walk in, like this is the very first thing you see. So I know I wanted it to look nice and cozy and not too kind of classroom, or at least not too elementary school classroom looking. So yeah, so let's just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side of the room over here and walk you through what we have. So the first thing we have is our little circle time area. And I'll be honest, I mean, look at the calendar. We haven't done it since December and December 9th. So it's pretty early on in December that we stopped doing it. I plan on continuing to do it, but you know, life happens with the baby and everything. We just haven't gotten to it. I do still do the ABCs and the little flashcards, so that way they still know what the sounds of the letters are. And if you haven't seen that video of how I teach my kids letter recognition and letter sounds, then I will leave that up linked above, so that way you can check it out. But yeah, so in here I have, it's kind of the same layout as it was before. I have all of the calendar items that I need for the calendar right here. We have the days of the week in English and Spanish. And then I have them kind of stick up here, like the yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then over here we have the continents, and I have all the the felts are in there. And here they kind of just go up there and put the continents up. I made some stuff for them to do oceans also, so we know that. Then up here I have the ABCs, and I just thought these cards were really cute. I got them on Etsy. And I just print them out, and they have lasted for 3 moves. So I think they are doing pretty well. So if we move on over here, I knew I wanted like a little reading space for my little ones. Something cozy, comfy that they could just come, and all of the books are right here. They can come and grab which ones they like and then just cozy up and sit down and read. And if they want a blanket, they can just bring one from the living room and do that. And I have their mats down here. I'm gonna have to think of something else though. I usually have a mat for each of them, and they come and put it here for circle time. But with this floor and not having carpet, those mats slide around a lot. So if they step on them, they fall, you know, because they slide right from under them. So I'm gonna have to think of something else, because I do like having mats. So if you have any suggestions, just let me know in the comments down below. So over here, we have these kind of like ruler looking things. They're not actual rulers. That's not an inch. So, but I got these from Target a couple of years ago, maybe 2 years ago, and they've been so great. Right now what I'm using them for is just hanging some of their artwork. This is something that we made in Classical Conversations. And then this is something else that we made in Classical Conversations. My son did this one. This is him, and this is me. And apparently I always wear a bun in my hair because he draws me like this every time. And then here are my glasses, and I just think it's super cute the way that he's been drawing us. Up here we have a little toy for my little one if she gets fussy. This top one here is, we use Beautiful Feet books around the world in picture books, and those are all the picture books that go along with, I think it's part 1 and part 2 that we have. And so I have them all up here because I love them and I want my kids to read them, but I don't want them to be able to take them with them where, you know, anywhere in the house and then they get lost, because these go specifically with our curriculum. So I pull it out for them every once in a while, but then I make sure to tell them to put it back. Down here we have some of our Good and the Beautiful library. I'm definitely getting more of those. Some classical conversation stuff, our Bible, which if you saw my How We Do Bible video, then you saw this one. That we've had this for about 6 years now. Some Usborne reading books. Then we have some atlases, some activity books here, just some little kind of picture books, just kind of random little picture books there. Down here we have some human body, space books, and then history books. Then down in here, I believe it's like oceans and nature, and then just kind of random dinosaurs, and then picture books, and then their mats are down here. And then over here, right above the reading area, I've got this little nook. This is kind of what we're reading now. So we're reading these two from The Good and the Beautiful. And then we're also reading this. We got this from the library, Greatest Skating Race. And it's a World War II story. We're studying World War II right now in Classical Conversations. So this is a really good book. I highly recommend it. It's really great for children and kind of going into, you know, World War II and what they had to deal with. It takes place in the Netherlands, and it's just it's a great book. Kind of gently explain what happened during World War II, some of the things that happened. And then here, I just framed a couple of our favorite books, Blueberries for Sal and A Web. These are the desk jackets that were on there. I never really keep them on the book. I don't really like to have them there because I feel like they tear more easily on the book, especially with all my kids. So I decided to just frame some of our favorites. So I really like that there. Then up here we have a map, and I made this frame. This is like lattice wood from Lowe's, and I just cut it down, stained it, and then stapled the map behind it. I got the map on Amazon, and then stapled the string up there for it. So it's really easy. You can get frames like this on Amazon for maybe about 20 bucks or so, but the lattice wood was only $10, and I still have like a whole bunch left that I can do different things with. So I did that, and I enjoyed kind of making things. So going along with making things, I made this chalkboard also. I got the chalkboard itself from Lowe's, so it's already a chalkboard. You can also get like MDF board and paint it with chalkboard paint, but this was already done for me, so I just went with it. And then, you know, got boards to go around it. I believe they're 1x3. I want to say 3. 1x3s. I think that's what they are. and then just cut it down, sanded it down, stained it, and then screwed it to the chalkboard. Put on a little hook on the back there, and there you go. And we have our chalkboard, and every once in a while I'll just come up here and write different things, like their spelling words or just different things, you know, that the kids are going through. And I love it. I love this specifically. I think this is one of my favorite things in this room. It's just so fun and neat, and I love the way that the stain went on it. I just love it. It's just a cute color, and you know, it says schoolroom, but it's not over the top schoolroom. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean. And this down here, this kind of just appeared here one day. We've had this bamboo shelf for, gosh, I want to say about 9 years now, and it just kind of shows up in different parts of our house every time we move. And so it just kind of showed up here, and it goes with the schoolroom, so I just left it here. And up here, I got my daughter for Christmas. It's a press out farm book from Usborne. And so it's a book, but you just press out all of these things and you create all of these houses. So all of these are made from like cardstock, and they are super cute. Let me see if I can show you the inside of this. So the door opens, and if you can see, like, oh, she's got people in here. Yeah, like it's even in the inside, it's decorated. So it's really cute. So I leave them right here, and every once in a while, my kids will come over and play, and there's different things like these ducks, and there's people that go along with it that I put in a baggie and put over in our cubbies because I didn't want them to get lost over here. But I just thought that this was super cute, and what a fun thing to do. This kept her occupied for days, you guys. So if you can get this from Usborne, it's so good. I wish they had more of them. But yeah, so that's a really cute addition to our schoolroom. Our trash can. Our window, and then up here we've got our sign and the Rec and Rec from the Good and the Beautiful Math Level K, and then just another abacus. And then I have all of these here, and I think I eventually want to put labels on, but for the most part I know what's in these. Like at the top here we've got puzzles. We have a lot of puzzles, you guys. Probably have too many, but here we've got some games and different activity things for the kids. Sometimes we use this for our spelling. In here we've got activities for, like, if they want to just do something, I want them to just kind of sit and do something for a little bit. I know that this bin has stuff that will just have them sit quietly for a few minutes. Down here, we have our magnetiles back here. They're not magnetiles, I guess magniforms or something like that. Back there, this is like a little garden thing from the Good and the Beautiful that we haven't tried yet. Or no, it's from Toolboxes for Teaching, which I know they don't have anymore. So, but that's mainly for my 1-year-old. Nope, my 2-year-old. She uses those a lot if I want her to just kind of sit still for a bit while I do school with the older ones. Got some more games and activities in here. Let's see, down here it gets kind of a little bit rough. Oh, just activities for this is a puzzle, but activities for my little one again. And then down here is kind of random. This is like our almost junk drawer. This was from the Good and the Beautiful as a little house thing. And this is a little activity that I give to my little one also. She puts little popsicle sticks in the little holes. But yeah, so this is really great. We got this from IKEA. So this is a new addition. This one and that one, they're new additions to our schoolroom. And so if we move along over here, starting from the top, we have our clock, which is the wrong time. And I just don't want to get up there and change it. I know I need to. So anyway, and these shelves I made also while I was about 9.5 months pregnant with my last baby. I decided that this room needed shelves. And so, you know, we just get it done. And so again, just wood from Lowe's, some brackets from, I think the brackets are actually from Walmart. And yeah, I just cut it, sand it down, stain it, you know, yada, same thing, and just screw it to the wall. And it's just so easy. And I love the way that they look in here. And so we just got a globe. Every once in a while I'll come over and reference it when we're doing different things in our schoolroom. Just some cute little decorations up there. The Lord is my strength. It's a good reminder every once in a while when we have, you know, one of those just bad homeschool days, which everybody has. Got a little chalkboard up here. My little boy loves to write on chalkboard, so every once in a while I'll give this over to him and he just writes letters, spells words, does whatever. And here's our chalk for it. These are filled with our timeline cards from Classical Conversations. So every once in a while I'll grab these whenever we're doing our memory work, and we'll just kind of flip through the timeline cards. This is a card that I got from my in-laws. It was actually to Amelie when she was born. And I just love it. It's so pretty. So I wanted to put it up in our schoolroom. I don't know if it's going to stay exactly right there, but I know I wanted to see it all the time because it's just so pretty. So thank you, Lucy. It's really good. And this, you guys, I got this from Dollar General. It's so cute, isn't it? I didn't even know Dollar General sold stuff like this. But it's a lamp, and I haven't put batteries in it. But you know, you can flip it on. It's a cute little lamp. I just love it. They had a few of these different things, different styles. I was really surprised. So Dollar General, if you ever check that out, it's really cute. And then down here, I've got some books on top of here that we are going through, or just some of my favorites. Library Lion is just one of my all-time favorite picture books. We Are Gardeners. It's almost springtime, and I want to grow some sort of garden in our backyard this year. So I haven't actually read this book, but I got it because it was on sale. I don't know if I want to turn it into a unit study or what I want to do, but I really like that one. And then just some other books back behind those. Here we've got our little nature thing. This is actually a utensil holder, and it's one of those that stretch out, if you can see, like for larger drawers. Got this at Walmart, and it doesn't fit in my new cabinets. I was so bummed because it doesn't fit in my cabinets. It doesn't fit closed and it doesn't fit open. So I brought it over to the schoolroom, and now we are using it for our little nature cubby. I don't know what to call it, but you know, whenever the kids go outside and they can bring in what they want to keep. So like sticks, and then we have a little magnifying glass that they can come and look and explore. And then we have some rope. Mostly I just didn't know what to do with this rope. But I thought it was cute right here, so I wanted to kind of keep it. I might just string it somewhere or something, I don't know. But you know, like little tiny tops of acorns and just some fun stuff. The kids know they can come in and they have a place to put all of their little nature items that they brought in from outside. And down here, this is where I keep all of their school supplies. So everything for Abigail is in one bin. Everything for Solomon is in one bin. For Aubrey is in one bin. And I have shown y'all inside of these bins, like for the first grade curriculum, for this kindergarten curriculum. So if you haven't seen those videos, I'll link them above so you can go check those out so you can look and see what's inside. But I love it because everything fits. So whenever it's time for Abigail's school, I just take the bin out, place it right here, and then just kind of take stuff out as we do it. And then when she's done, we just put it all back in. So it's really great. So I've got their supplies. This right here is for her letter of the week, the letter of the week curriculum that we use, which I also have a video about that. So if you want to check that out. And then over here, I have a spelling bin. I have different things in here like stamps, magnets, window markers, just different things that little letter beads that they can use to spell words, just make it a little bit more fun. Up here, I have like an ABC kind of puzzle thing for my little girl. I believe that one is from Walmart. And then just like a wooden tray right there for, sometimes I'll have them, you know, put the letters in or sort them by color or something like that, you know. Down here, we have all of our Play-Doh in here, which is so nice to just have it all together here because they do Play-Doh on the dining room table. So when they want to play with Play-Doh or they have kinetic sand in here, then I just grab it and take it to the table and open it up, and they can just play with what they want. When they're done, then I clean it up. It cleans up real easily, and then just put it back in here. Here are just a bunch of kind of wooden trays from Melissa and Doug. Here, these are puzzles. I got this from Michael's, and then I put the puzzles in the little containers. Let me know if you'd like to get a deeper look into that one. I can probably just kind of put it on my stories on Instagram or something. I've got some stamps for some spelling, and then this, like the squishy human body. This is kind of the only place that it could sit, so I have it right there. And then just some other things that I had. So our toddler learning binder from JDA. And then I have independent workbooks, memory binder that I put stuff in for their memory binders at the end of the year. And then that last one, I'm not even really sure what that last one is. Oh, the last one is empty. Good. So I need to remember that one is empty. So over here, I have a poster of our ABCs in sign language. And we use this a lot for just different things, different memory work things, and I just like them. It's very helpful to have them know the ABCs in ASL, which is American Sign Language. So I really like they're able to reference that whenever they want. And I got this on Amazon, Calaveras or something like that, posters. They have a lot of these cute vintage looking posters. So I'll try to remember to link that down below. And this frame I did not make. This one I did get on Amazon. This is from Beautiful Feet Books. It's not from Beautiful Feet Books, but it is part of their curriculum. And I just like this look, you know, so I just love the way that this looks. So I have this displayed out for us. Over here, I have their art cart. The first thing up here we have is kind of our everyday stuff. So a lot of the times I will take this and I'll put it over here for school time. Because it's got like scissors in here. It's got the marker that I use to record stuff. It's got pencils, then the coloring items for the kids. So it's got some dry erase markers in here as well. So this stuff kind of just stays with us, and I just leave this up on top here. But I'm going to move it right now so I can show you this here. This doesn't come with the cart. You have to buy it separately. I believe it's $10 at Michael's. And it covers it. And I love that because then they don't see all of this mess. So in here I just have some extra crayons and some paints and just stuff that I don't want them to be able to just grab whenever they want. Like I've got a Sharpie right there, the glitter glue, the do-a-dot paints, the chalk, you know. And so I just have that in there, and it's super easy to just grab when I do need to get it. And so whenever I need to grab something from here, I just pull it out. And then I've got, it's not super organized. Oh, okay, there is a slipper in here. Sorry, guys. It's not super organized. In fact, they just kind of came in and messed it up right before I filmed this video. See, all of these are supposed to be in here. They came in and decided to play with it. And so, but here are some like wooden letters. This is like a glue thing for my little girl, Aubrey. She loves to glue. So I got her just this pad of paper and some different colored paper, and then some different kind of glitter glues and stuff. And then down here, I've got our paint supplies. Let me go ahead and show you from this angle. I've got our watercolors in here, some brushes, and some other kind of crayon looking things in here. I think these are just random trays. Some coloring books over here, and all of our paper. And this is actually packing paper right here that I pull out, and I use it, I put it on the table underneath their sheets of paper so that they don't get paint on the table. And then I've got some, you know, like color paper here, and then just some art paper and coloring books there for them to use while we paint. And when I'm done with it, I just kind of slide it back in. So it's super easy. I love it. Over here, I've got just a bunch of little things in here. If you saw my other homeschool room video, you saw that I used to keep everyday items for my little girl, for my little toddlers to play with while I'm doing school with the older kids. So I just kind of put them all in here, plus with extra stuff. So I've got, you know, some drawing here, some just kind of, it's really random. I mean, I've got a bag of rubber bands that keeps her busy for a little bit. You know, I've got my quiet book in here. These are a hit. These water wows from Melissa and Doug. Just kind of random puzzles. Let's see what else I got. Magnets, letter magnets, and then this, I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's like spelling a word, and here are the letters for it. These are other puzzles. I honestly, you guys haven't even looked in these. These are some little kids puzzles because they will come in and play with them and then just kind of put it, these are flashcards. They kind of just put them back wherever. So I also wanted to show y'all this. This is not technically part of our homeschooling room. It's just kind of our entryway, but I do have some homeschool stuff in here. So I've got down here, this box is for classical conversations stuff. So that my book is in there, and then just artwork that we bring home or just anything pertaining to classical conversations will go in there. In here, this is our library books. We haven't gone to the library too much yet, but that's where our library books will go. And I haven't really found anything else for the other shelves yet, so that's a little bit bare. This one is actually just empty containers. But something else that I use for our homeschool is this here. I have this little box that says unplug, be present, and my phone goes in here whenever we're doing homeschool, unless I need it, like if we're going to do a song from The Good and the Beautiful. Some of the math songs are on my phone, but when I'm not using it for homeschooling, it goes in here because I found myself just on my phone whenever there was just kind of a lull, you know, it kind of like they're doing their school on their own or something like that. And then they would be calling me and I'd be kind of in my phone trying to do something. And I really didn't like that. I didn't like that my little kid was needing me and my face was in the phone. So I started putting it in here, and yeah, and then I'm more present with my kids. So here's one more kind of just overall look at our homeschool room. I hope it has given you some ideas for your homeschool room. Every homeschool room is different, you know, because you tailor it to how you want it and what you need. And so whenever I see a video for a homeschool room, I just take a few things that I know I can use and make them my own. So I hope you can get something out of this video that will help you organize your homeschool space. All right, you guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and when you do, click the little bell icon so that way you know whenever new videos pop up. And go ahead and go over to Instagram and follow me over there for all the latest updates on our family and our homeschool. And also, please don't forget to go check out Christy's channel, One Blessed Mess. I will leave the link below so you can go look. I'm sure you will enjoy it. I can't wait to go look and see her space also. So she always does fabulous things. So yeah, all right. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you later. Bye.